there! Welcome or welcome back to our channel. Come and immerse yourself in the enchanting story of Snow White, a timeless fairy tale filled with magic, friendship, adventure, and the power of true love. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a beautiful princess named Snow White. She was kind and loved by everyone in the kingdom. One day, Snow White was walking through the forest with her animal friends. Snow White walks happily surrounded by birds, a deer, and rabbits. Mmm, what a lovely day! The sun is shining and the flowers are blooming, Snow White happily said. She had seven friendly dwarfs who were her best friends, live in a cozy cottage deep in the forest. Grumpy, Doc, Happy, Bashful, Sleepy, Sneezy, and Dopey. Good morning, my little friends. Today's going to be a wonderful day. Snow White greeted them with a smile. Snow White is cleaning the cottage, humming a cheerful tune. The seven dwarfs are helping her. Snow White cheerfully said, "Thank you, everyone. Our home looks wonderful." Happy said, "It's always fun to help you, Snow White." But in a dark castle far away, the evil queen was watching her in her magic mirror. The queen stands before the magic mirror with a sinister grin. Commandingly, she asks the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The magic mirror replied, "You are fair, my queen, but there is one fairer still, Snow White, who lives in the forest with beauty unmatched." The queen's face turns angry. She furiously exclaimed, "Snow White again! I must find a way to get rid of her." The queen devised a wicked plan to lure Snow White into a trap. Meanwhile, Snow White decided to explore the enchanted forest, guided by her animal friends. Snow White walks deeper into the forest with a deer and a bluebird leading the way. Curiously, she asked, "What wonders will we find today? I wonder." Suddenly, a mysterious hooded figure appears among the trees. The hooded figure kindly approached her and said, "Hello, young maiden. I have a gift for you." The hooded figure reveals a shimmering golden apple. Snow White politely replied, "Thank you, but I don't take gifts from strangers." The hooded figure was smiling and said, "This is no ordinary apple. It grants a single wish to the one who eats it." Snow White, curiously and trusting, decided to take a bite. She bites into the apple and her eyes widen with wonder. Dreamily, she wished for everyone. "I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in the kingdom." As she speaks, Her voice trails off, and she begins to feel faint. She collapses gently to the ground, asleep. But the apple was cursed. The wicked queen had tricked Snow White into falling into a deep, enchanted sleep. The forest animals quickly ran to the dwarf's cottage to tell them what had happened. The seven dwarfs come rushing out, looking worried, grumpy in a frantic voice. Snow White is in trouble. We must hurry. But Doc was determined. We won't let anything happen to her. Finally, the dwarfs found Snow White lying in a field of flowers and surrounded by her worried animal friends. The dwarfs kneel beside her, checking if she is breathing. Grampy tearfully said, "She's under a spell. We must help her." Remembering an old story, the dwarfs knew that only an act of true love could break the curse. The seven dwarfs and the animals gathered around Snow White, hoping to wake her up. Just then, a kind prince arrived who had heard of Snow White's beauty and goodness. The prince approaches Snow White, kneeling beside her. Prince softly said, "I have heard of your kindness and bravery. Snow White, I will try to break the spell." He gently kisses Snow White's forehead. Suddenly, she wakes up smiling. "Oh, where am I? What happened?" The dwarfs and animals cheer joyfully. Happy the dwarf was so excited. "Snow White, you're awake! We were so worried." Snow White was saved by the power of love and friendship, and everyone was overjoyed. The queen soon learns from her magic mirror that Snow White is still the fairest of them all. Realizing her plan has not fully worked, the queen becomes furious. She'll do everything just to destroy Snow White. The evil queen flees when the seven dwarfs chase her up a mountain. In a storm, she attempted to crush them with a boulder, but was struck by lightning. She fell off the cliff to her death, and the boulder fell after her. Snow White was saved by the power of love and friendship, and the curse was broken. Snow White and her friends returned to the cottage, where they celebrated a feast and songs. Snow White, the prince, the dwarfs, and the animals were dancing and enjoying themselves. Snow White's so grateful and happy. "Thank you all for saving me. Let's always cherish the power of love and kindness." And so, Snow White, the prince, and her friends lived happily ever after, always spreading joy and kindness wherever they went. And that's the end of our story. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, share this video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Have a wonderful and blessed day ahead! Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.